It's October 9th, 2023, beautiful city of Liverpool, Australia. My name is Jong-Woo Han. I am the president of Korean War Legacy Foundation. We have more than 1,600 Korean War veterans interviewed, not just from the Australia, but all other 21 countries, altogether 22 countries. I've been to 22 countries. I did interview like this, and we have more than 1,600 Korean War veterans interview.
Gee whiz.
We are doing this to preserve your memory, first of all, because it's been already more than 70 years ago.
Yeah.
But more importantly, we are doing this to make this interview into curricular resources for the teachers so that they can use this interview, your interview, when they talk about the Korean War in the classroom.
Right.
So many young students from all over the world will listen to this interview.
Right.
It's my great honor and pleasure to meet you. Thank you for inviting me to your friend's home, which is O'Brien, but his address is 93 O'Brien Parade in Liverpool.
Yeah.
So I was confused. It's a great pleasure to meet you. Please say your name, please.
Ronald Charles Lovell.
Ronald and Charles.
Charles.
And what is your last name? Could you spell it?
Lovell.
So Lovell.
That's right.
Thank you. What is your birthday, sir?
13th of the 8th, 32.
32. So now you said you born in 1932.
Yes, right.
So what does that make your age? 68, 88?
91.
Just 91. Huh.
In August he turned 91.
So where were you born?
At Redfern, Sydney.
Sydney?
In Sydney, Redfern.
And tell me about your family when you were growing up, your parents and your siblings when you were growing up.
Yeah. My mother died when I was 9, and my father raised the 4 of it. There was 4 children, 1 brother and 2 sisters.
Uh-huh.
They're all dead now.
They are all, you are the oldest?
Passed on.
You are the eldest or
I was the youngest.
youngest? So 2 boys, 2 girls.
That's right.
What did your father do?
He was a bootmaker by trade,
Uh-huh.
and he done bootmaking while I was in Redfern. And then when we moved to Revesby, he worked on the Bankstown Council.
I see. And what school did you go through?
I went to Revesby School, and what was that on?
When did you graduate high school?
Yeah, I went to high school to 2 year, 2nd year.
Uh-huh. When did you graduate high school? When did you graduate high school?
I left it when it was in class 2, 2 years.
2 years.
Yeah.
And you joined the army?
No, I went working for a while in the bush. I was doing shearing and wool classing.
Mm-hmm.
And then after that I joined the army.
When was it?
When I was 18.
What year did you join the army?
1951, I think it was. Yeah, no, it might have been 50.
Okay. Why did you join the army?
I thought it'd be great fun to have a holiday over in the other side of the world, me and my mates.
So you wanted to try different world?
Yeah. Because the Korean War was on that time, and we thought, oh, well, we'll join the Korean War and
What?
see a bit of the world. We didn't know it was like it was.
Come on.
Only young.
So you already knew that Korean War broke out.
Yeah.
How did you know it? How did you know it? Did you know through newspaper or how did you know it?
Through the newspapers and the radio.
Radio?
Yeah.
So what were you thinking when you heard that there is a war in Korea?
Well, we thought we'd go over and help them out and have a good time at the same time. See a bit of the world.
This is a war. You could be killed.
We knew that, but we didn't. You don't think that when you're young.
You were kind of dumb.
Yeah, we were dumb. Yeah.
So you were not afraid to go to war?
No, not at that time. No.
Where were you at the time?
I was working in a place called Cooler.
What is that? What is that?
That was a farm.
Farm.
Yeah.
And so, did you learn anything about Korea from your school?
No, at that time, nothing.
Nothing?
Didn't know a thing about Korea.
What about China?
We knew China.
You knew China?
Yeah.
How?
Because there was the Civil War going on at that time.
Mm-hmm.
We just knew by the newspapers and that what you read, you know.
What about in the school? Do they teach about China or Japan?
Japan mainly.
Mainly why?
Because they were the enemy and then they became under the USA.
I see. So you knew about China and Japan,
Yeah.
but not about Korea.
Not about Korea, no. Didn't know a thing about Korea.
You didn't know where Korea was in the map.
Never, knew where it was on the map, but we weren't interested in it.
Not at all.
Not at all. No, not at that time.
Not at the time. How about now?
Oh, now very interested. Yeah.
Why?
Because North Korea and South Korea. North Korea, very bad. Very bad.
You still have not finished it.
Still have what?
You still not finished the war.
No.
You could finish it,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
What
We
ab-
could have finished it. MacArthur wanted to finish it. He wanted to go right through North Korea, and Eisenhower brought him back. Yeah, which he should never have done.
What happened then?
Well, MacArthur said he'd continue because we had the North Korean on the run, and they would have went. We could have went through there and China as well. But Eisenhower said no and sacked MacArthur and took him home.
Have you been back to Korea since then?
No, I've never been back to Korea.
So-
I've been back to Japan.
But do you know what's going on in Korea now? Economy, their economy, and so on?
Yeah, the economy's very good in South Korea, very bad in North Korea.
How do you know?
Oh, by the papers and the radio and people I've spoken to through the South Korean consulate here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So what do you think about that? You saw Korea 1950-51, right?
Yeah.
And now you know something really different, right?
Oh, very different.
So what do you think about that?
Yeah, I see it and I look at it. When I went over there, we landed in Seoul and it was all bombed out, very bad.
You landed in Seoul
Yeah.
by airplane?
No, sorry, in Busan, and then we went to Seoul.
So you landed in Busan and you went up to Seoul.
Yeah, we come over by boat.
Tell me about Seoul you saw at the time. How was it?
Oh, very bad, all bombed out and, yeah, shocking, terrible.
Give me more. What was it like to be in that city at the time?
Oh, it was just devastated. There was nothing there. It was shocking, terrible. But now I see it on the news, it's a really beautiful place. Yeah.
Did you see Korean people around Seoul City?
I see people walking around and that, you know, but
How did they look at the time?
oh, very devastated, like they was like that. They were worried. They were worried, very worried.
So what were you thinking when you see that devastated city and the worried people? Did you say to yourself, why am I here? Or what were you thinking at the time?
I thought to myself, well, I'm here to help these people out. That's what I thought, because we'd been trained then.
Mm-hmm. So let's go back. You were working in the farm and you knew the Korean War broke out already and you joined the army to help them, but at the same time you want to see other world.
That was what was true, yeah.
Got
That's
it.
what happened.
So where did you go for basic military training?
We went to Kapuka. When I was here, we went to Kapuka.
Could you spell it? Kapuka?
Well, it was in Wagga Wagga, actually.
Okay. And so how long did you get the training?
Oh, we were there for about 3 months, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And then we come back to Sydney,
Yep.
and then we done more training in Ingleburn, Sydney, and then we went over to Korea.
From how? From where?
From Marrickville we went from.
Where? Melbourne?
No, Sydney. We went from Sydney.
You
Up.
took a ship?
No, we flew over.
Huh.
Yeah, they flew us over.
What kind of airplane was it?
Was a Qantas one, I think.
Qantas?
I think it was Qantas. Yeah.
So it's a civilian aircraft?
A civilian one, yeah.
Huh. Almost like you're traveling for...
Yeah, we went to Manila, and then we went to Japan.
And? What happened then?
And then we done more training in Japan.
Ah.
Yeah,
What kind of training?
battle training, all rifle and hill climbing and all that sort of thing, yeah.
Was it hard?
Yeah, very hard, yeah, very hard.
Were you able to do everything?
Yeah.
Okay. So you said that you landed in Busan.
Yeah.
When was it?
Right on Christmas time, 1951, I think it was.
1951,
I
around
think-
Christmas.
Yeah, 51.
And from there you went to Seoul, right?
Yeah, and then we went up to the mountain.
What mountain?
355.
355?
Yeah.
What's the name of the area?
Oh, I don't know what they called it. It just we were on 355 and the Chinese were on 317 opposite us.
Oh. So what was your unit?
3 battalion,
3 battalion of what?
Australian Army.
Do you have
C
a,
Company, 3 battalion.
what 3?
C Company.
C Company, 3 battalion, and what about division or...
That was, oh no, we come under the United Nations, I think. No, I don't know what they...
So what is your specialty? Rifleman?
I ended up Bren gunner.
What?
Bren gun.
What is that?
That was like a machine gun.
Machine gun.
Yeah, Bren gun.
Uh-huh. So tell me about the weather at the time. Was it cold?
Oh, it was freezing. We used to go and lay out in the snow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was cold. Very cold.
And did you engage in a battle?
Yeah, well, we used to patrol every night,
Uh-huh.
and if you run into anyone, well, you had a battle. But other than that, we had daylight layouts.
What is that?
Used to go out in front of the where you were stationed, out in front of the hill, and you'd wait there to see what was going on, if anyone was coming across, so you could notify back into the battalion.
Mm-hmm. Were there any dangerous moment that you could have been killed?
One time when when the daylight patrol was out on the daylight, they got mortared. Mortars come over and they got wounded, and we had to go across and out in the open and bring them back in.
Mm.
Some were killed.
Uh-huh.
A mate of mine, he got wounded carrying them up with me. Yeah, he's dead now.
He's dead?
He's dead now, yeah. He didn't die then, but he died later.
Oh. Were you afraid at the time?
Oh, not really. You weren't afraid. You knew what was going on, and you just had to keep on going. That was it.
So did you stay in the Hill 355 all the time, or did you move?
No, we went to Hill 759.
Uh-huh. 7579?
759.
759.
And the Hook.
Hook.
The Hook was
Yeah.
on the Hook. Yeah.
How was the battle? Was Chinese winning over you, or you were winning over them?
We were winning over them.
How was it? Describe me, because children wants to know how was the battle.
Oh, well, if you just run across them, you just battled it out, and that was it, like, you know, but I think they had more wounded than what we had. Yeah.
Did you work with were there any other country working with the Australian Army at the time?
We had the Korean Army alongside us one part.
Uh-huh.
That was on 355. And we had Korean soldiers come in with us. One got killed in a minefield, walking across a minefield. But that was I spent one night with the Korean soldiers, just in case any of ours got captured and come through their way.
Mm.
So you could talk to them, you know.
What about in Hill 759? Any other country that fight together with you?
No, we was on our own up there. We had other countries alongside us.
Like what, New Zealand or US or British?
I think it was the British.
British.
Yeah.
In 759.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and then after that, 759, where did you move to different place? Or did you stay there until you end?
I think we went to the Hook after that.
Yeah. And then?
And then the ceasefire came.
You were there until 1953?
Yeah.
So you were there more than 1 year?
Yeah, it would have been.
Wow. You were not rotated.
Oh?
You were not rotated.
I was in the Special Army, the Special Force. They had a different name for. We just joined up for 2 years.
For 2 years.
Yeah.
So you were there when the armistice was signed.
I was there when the armistice.
How was it?
Oh, good. Everyone was happy.
Everyone was happy.
Yeah.
What was the most difficult thing when you were there in Korea to serve there? What made you really bothered? Like the cold weather or fighting or
the cold
or
weather.
rain or whatever?
The weather was the worst. The weather was the worst.
How was it?
Oh, very, very cold. Yeah, very cold. Especially when you had to go out and in the front and just stand there and wait, just in case they come across. That was the worst.
For how long?
4 hours.
4 hours.
Used to be out front for 4 hours, yeah.
And you have to just be there.
Just be there, yeah.
Were you able to make a fire?
No, nothing. No smoke, nothing.
Would it be?
So
Nothing.
they could see you if you make
That's
fire.
right, yeah.
Was it during the night?
During the night, yeah. And
Oh.
sometimes through the day.
Sometimes throughout the day, but mostly at night.
Mostly at night, yeah.
That must have been really cold.
Oh, it was cold, yeah. Because we never had real winter clothes neither.
For 2 years? You didn't have a winter clothes for 2 years?
No, we had winter clothes eventually, but when we first went there, it wasn't. It was
What did you wear?
just your ordinary clothes, just what we was issued with. But the army never seemed to give us winter clothes until we got parkas and things like that, you know.
Ah. That must have been miserable.
It was shocking.
Ah.
Yeah.
Did you get frostbite? Did you get frostbite?
Well, you had to kick your toes all the time
Huh?
when you were outside. Yeah, because we never had, we only had the ordinary boots, you know.
Did you have enough socks so that you can change it?
The which?
Socks.
Yeah, we had socks, yeah.
You have enough socks so that you can change it all the time?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, you had enough underwear and all that sort of stuff.
So when you were in the front line, where were you? Did you make the foxhole or where were you?
Yeah, we was up in the front line, yeah.
Uh-huh. Did you digging?
Yeah, oh, yeah. Well, when I went there, most of the uchis were already made, you know. But we had the trenches and things.
But you never wounded? You never wounded?
No.
Wow, you are lucky.
Oh, we're lucky, yeah. Very lucky.
Many of your friends got wounded or
Oh,
killed?
yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Two of my Uchi mates, they got killed. They got killed over there, and another friend. Yeah.
Oh, that must be sad.
Oh, it was. Yeah.
But because you are the machine gunist,
Yeah.
so
Brett
that
gun.
you become the easy target from the enemy, right?
Oh yeah.
So they might have shot you many, many times,
Oh yeah. Could have.
but you are not wounded.
No.
Huh? Very lucky.
Yeah.
What was your rank at the time?
Private.
Private?
Private.
So did you get the salary? Huh? How much did you get?
I don't know what the wage was then. I wouldn't have a clue.
What did you do with that money?
Oh. Well, you couldn't spend it there. We used to, when we went to Japan, you'd spend it in Japan, you know.
I see.
You'd drink a lot. Drink a lot of beer.
lot of stress, right?
Yeah.
So when did you leave Korea?
Just after the,
Armistice?
just after the armistice.
And after you returned from Korea, what did you do?
I drove a truck for, I went for BP, or COR at that time.
Mm-hmm.
I drove a truck there.
British Petroleum,
Yeah,
BP?
yeah.
Yeah. So when you were in Korea, tell me about your life. Where did you sleep? And how often were you able to take a shower?
When we come out of the lines, that's the only time you could get a shower. We used to go to the American camp.
Uh-huh. To the rear.
Yeah.
And you had a hot shower?
Hot shower there. Yeah.
So maybe once a month?
Oh, yeah.
You must be stink.
Oh, we used to bathe in a 44-gallon drum, jump in it and have a good wash. Yeah.
Must be good, right?
Yeah.
How about food? What kind of food did you eat?
Well, on 355, well, most of them, they used to bring the food up. They used to have a canteen there, like a cookhouse. And, but other than that, you had just the sea rations, what they call sea rations. Yeah.
Was it American sea ration or Australian sea
No,
ration?
Australian sea rations.
Australian?
Yeah.
How was it?
Oh, it was all right. They used to have a cigarette in them, and yeah, I didn't mind them.
What kind of
Corned beef and all that sort of thing.
corned beef and
Yeah.
what else?
Oh, maybe potato, something like that,
Potato?
Yeah.
What was your favorite? What was your favorite sea ration? Corned beef?
Yeah, corned beef, yeah. Yeah, you didn't mind the corned beef. It was all right.
Where did you sleep? Where did you sleep?
In the in the little hutchie you had at the back.
Was it tent? Was it tent or barracks?
No, over there, no, on the front line, no, you just had the ordinary, what you made yourself.
Mm-hmm.
A bed, and that was it.
Must be cold too, right? Did you have a stove?
It was cold, yeah, because you didn't have any fire or anything like that. You had nothing.
You must wanted to come back home, right?
Yeah. I was glad to get back home.
Yeah. Did you have a girlfriend at the time?
No.
No?
Here?
Yeah.
No, not here.
You didn't have a girlfriend in Australia?
No.
No. Did you write the letters?
Oh, yeah, I used to write to my sister-in-law, my brother's wife.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and just to the family, to the father and all that,
Do you still keep the letter?
No, I haven't got them now.
No?
No.
Okay. Any battle where that you might have been killed? Do you remember that?
No, not really. Just could have been killed any time. It didn't matter.
Who was your enemy? Was it North Koreans or Chinese?
Chinese mainly.
Mainly Chinese.
Yeah.
How was them?
Oh, they seemed all right. I don't know. I didn't talk to them.
Were they a good fighter?
Oh yeah, very. They were just coming really good then. Yeah, yeah.
Do you want to go back to Korea?
No, I wouldn't have minded, but no, I wouldn't go back.
Why don't you want to see how Korea changed?
Yeah, no.
I mean, Korean government has a program revisiting Korea, and you can apply for it, and then you will be
Yeah, I'd like to go back there and see them, but I'm a bit old for that now.
No, you are the youngest, 90, only 91.
Yeah,
Your friend O'Brien is 95,
yeah,
Thank you.
yeah.
you know?
No, I see it on telly, and some of the nurses I talk to, they're Korean,
Yeah?
and I ask them about it, and they tell me how good it is over there.
Okay. So what do you think about your legacy as a Korean War veteran? What is your legacy as a Korean War veteran?
Well, I don't think they look after us really well, but the medical's very good. I like the medical part of it.
Mm-hmm.
They look after us well that way.
You mean the VA hospital?
Because,
VA, Veterans Hospital.
yeah,
Do they take care of you well?
well, I go to the Liverpool hospital.
Okay. And they take care of you
Yeah, very good.
as a veteran?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's good. Very good. Anything you remember and you haven't shared with me? Anything that you remember? Do you have a bit PTSD, like a nightmare in your dream?
Not really, no.
No. Ron, you are very lucky actually.
I was lucky. Yeah.
But it must have been really difficult, right?
Oh, no, I don't. I still think about the war, and I still have, as you say, nightmares about it sometimes.
Uh-huh.
I'll dream that I'm on patrol, you know,
Yeah.
but that's all.
That's all?
Yeah.
You don't regret to be the Korean War veteran?
No, I don't regret it.
Are you proud?
Proud, yeah.
Why?
Oh, well, we were over there trying to help them out. That was the main thing. Yeah. Yeah.
So are you proud that Korea now
It's a free country, yeah.
10th largest economy in the world?
That's right. Yeah, very, very good. I'm very pleased that they come on that good.
Their economy is better than Australia.
Yeah.
Can you believe that?
Yeah, I know. That's good.
Yes.
Did you ever imagine that Korea would become like this today?
No way. No way. No.
What do you mean why?
Oh, well, because while we were there, it was just a beaten down country. You wouldn't have thought it would ever come good again like it has. But I'm glad it has. Yeah. And we helped it.
You helped it.
Yeah.
Yes. That's why you need to go back and see what's been done,
Yeah.
Ron. I can put you into the list.
Yeah. No, my wife wouldn't go.
Your wife can go.
No, she wouldn't go.
No?
Hey,
No.
Then your girlfriend.
yes. Tell the man
Yeah,
yes.
yes.
Yeah, all right.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll go with you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, you know, South Korea is much smaller than Australia.
Yeah.
Australia has a great resources,
Yeah.
right? South Korea doesn't have
Anything.
much,
No.
but they are the 10th largest economy in the world.
Yeah, very good. Very good.
That is your legacy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
That is very good. I'm pleased with that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well.
Is there anything that you want to say to Korean people?
Oh, only I'm happy that they're well and looking after themselves and going extremely well.
But the problem is, Korean War has been known as a forgotten war.
That's true. That's
Why? Why?
I don't know. I can't understand that myself.
Right?
Yeah.
And we don't teach here about the Korean War that you fought for.
No.
Why?
I don't know. I can't understand that myself.
See, think about it. Australia went to the First World War, Second World War, and then Korean War, and Vietnam War, and Afghanistan, others, right?
Yeah.
Can you think of any other war that come up with like Korea?
No, not really. Not really. In America, they talk about the Korean War all the time.
Not much. But, so it's very good, right?
Yeah.
You fought for country, completely devastated, very poor, and you never thought that Korea would become like this today.
No.
But now Korea is 10th largest economy. It's a good story to tell, right?
It is a good story to tell. They should tell it, but they don't.
They don't.
No, I don't know why. No,
Why not?
I don't know. I can't understand that. It was a poor country, and now look at it.
I know what happened there. I'll tell him after.
So, that's why we are doing this.
Yeah.
Yeah. We are going to make a national contest for the Australian students to talk about the Korea, listening to your interview. They will listen to you that, hey, I don't know why they don't teach. Ron said
Yeah.
today, it's October 9th, 2023, Ronald Charles Lovell told us that, I don't know why they don't teach about this Korean War, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why is it a forgotten war? Why?
Why?
That's the way they are.
So, I think you need to go back to Korea and really see what's been done in Korea, okay?
Right.
So I'll give you your contact information to Consul General.
Right.
Consul General Lee, okay?
Yeah.
And he will get you into the list so that you can go back and see really what happened.
All right.
Because you've never been to Korea.
No.
There are other many Korean War veterans been to Korea more than once.
Yeah.
You really need to go.
Thank you very much.
Absolutely, sir.
Thank you. All right. Very good.
Is there any other things that you want to say?
No, not really.
Come on, you gotta share. That's why it's been forgotten. You didn't talk about it.
No. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, you like to forget about those things. It's all right for you. You weren't in the war, but when you're in it, you like to forget about it. You don't like to.
That's true. Because you had so much hard time there.
Yeah, you don't.
You saw many of your friends killed,
Yeah.
wounded.
Yeah. On every Veterans Day, I go on my reef for the ones that never come home.
Ah, yeah. So, you feel sad about it?
Oh, yeah, yeah, I do, because it's bad memories.
Does that bothers you now?
No, not really.
Okay. But you sad, and you want to remember.
No. I'd like to remember the good times, not the bad times.
Yeah. Great, Ron. Thank you so much for your fight for the Korean people. Because you fought for them 70 years ago, more than 70 years ago, they had an opportunity to rebuild their nation.
Yeah.
And they are now 10th largest economy, most substantive democracy in Asia, in the world. You must be proud.
Very proud of that, yes. Very proud of that. That's very good.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.